You can't send me back now that I'm out. I'm highly explosive and fraught from the mouth. I need time to settle, so please let me stand for a couple of minutes and then I'll be grand. My colours will change from murky and brown to a clear crystal black with a white creamy crown. You can't send me back now that I'm out. But you can ask the barman for another pint of stout. Thank you. Right, this is actually not my poem. It's called Purple Heart. And it's actually a poem that could be kind of on the rebound in the sense the way the world is going at the moment with Gaddafi and all the trouble that's all over the world, fighting and what have you. And I'll just read this. As I said, it's not my poem. Purple Heart. How proud of you I am, my son. This war you fight will soon be won. This town it waits with buntings high, your mum and dad both filled with joy. You lift your friends to join the force, while all your friends are college course. You fight this war in foreign fields, dressed like clowns in khaki shields, while bullets fly at you all round. Two mates of you lay on the ground. You carried one and then the other, you held them close as if your brother. You cried for help, a covered shield. To save two lives, you would not yield. Brave boys at home their stories tell of how you fell from wounds of shell. They say you'll wear a purple heart. I know my son just played his part. It's not the medals that you win. I know my son just wears the grin, that grin. They'll sing his praise and drink a toast, but never hear my son to boast. It's just a job that he has done. Now coming home, the war is won. That was by Michael O'Brien, who's on my left hand. And I know he won't be satisfied the way I read it. But however, it's the best I could do. Anyway, this is a little poem about my home place where I, actually not where I was born, but where I actually grew up. And it's actually about where any of us grow up. We always remember certain things about where we grew up. Whether it's in Japan, whether it's in Ireland, whether it's any place in America. There's always that special place. But the world is different now, I suppose. There's a lot of students there and they don't get a chance to kind of settle down and enjoy a certain part of life in a certain sense. But I grew up in a place called Bala. And this is just an introduction to the poem. It's called Bala, Bala, Balinanti. My pride and joy of my childhood, teenage, youthful years. You taught me how to stand and fight my fears. You taught me how to love through blood and tears. You gave my mum and dad their first house. For the housewarming, my dad gave mum a blouse. In addition, for me, it was to be my first home. I played football with the lads on the compound, that patch of perennial green I call it my own. And that's just an introduction to this poem. My field adjacent to Ballygren Road in Ballinanty. Perennial, persistent as life itself, lasting. A permanent fixture for more than 60 seasonable years, that patch of perennial green. I trod a million cogs on you, walked my dogs on you, allowed them to do their business on your green carpet, turned your sod in search of worms, grazed my horses on your succulent clover and glades. You were my field, my bull McCabe's without purchase. Even though I wasn't born in Ballinanty, I could never deny you. I was planted here. It was here my roots spread just like yours. I christened you the compound, the centralization of my fuse. I greeted you each evening with the bounce of a ball, caressed you with a fall. You spat your green dye back at me, staining my clothing, my hand-me-downs. I thought we were friends, but you retaliated violently by burning my knees, giving the game away as to where I had spent my childhood. No time for the outside world, no time for girls, just me and your hypnotic touch, a touch that transported me around the world to other fields of play. When I stepped onto you, I stepped into the boots of Franz Beckenbauer, Pele, and Eusebio. Back then I craved not for fame or money, but to be able to play with the best. In my imagination you were a substitute for my dreams, as you still are for those who still greet you with the bounce of a ball, caress you with their fall. And how many have you spat your green dye on and sent home with burnt knees? How many will fulfill their dreams having used you as their stepping stone? My chances dwindled with age, but no, I could never deny you, because of the wonderful memories of my childhood teenage years you have left me with. And even now at this late stage in my life, my mind still believes I can play with the best, because of the lovely youthful teenage feelings I get when I see all those children living on Ballinanty Road, playing on my field, my Bull McCabe's, my patch of perennial green. Thank you.